This is a very quick video to share with you how to create automation on the MailChimp. So this is really straightforward, very simple. And today the example we're going to use is how to set up a welcome email. So obviously when people sign up to your list or being imported to your list, you may want to send them a little welcome. And after that, maybe in a couple of days, another promotional email or whatever that you have in your pipeline. So when I show you how to do the first, you can easily set up the second and the third. So this is the same mechanism, but I'm just going to quickly show you the how to. So first of all, sign into your MailChimp, and then you will see on the dashboard, these are the key topics. Click on automation. And so here you will see I have a few one. So you can put different folders, so you can organize them quite well. So I have a bunch of this here. Now, so first of all, click Add Automation. Now here they usually have many different ones to sort of suggest you to use. So this one is for e-commerce, so there's plenty of e-commerce one. One thing to be said, it can be very helpful to set up one that when people purchase your product, you may want to send a follow-up email, but be very mindful that some of the setup, it's only got clicked in when the purchase is complete, which means when money is being transferred into bank account, which often take a few days. So if you want immediate, you make sure you need to set up the trigger properly so people will get that email right away instead of after payment has been cleared. So it's one thing learned from experience that I thought I would mention it. But another really easy is to just take something so generic. So for example, we click list activity. You will see welcome message here. That just cannot go wrong. It's basically just an email format. You can put whatever you like. It could be a product follow-up, or it could be a subscriber welcome, or could be anything informational. You can choose welcome message or welcome series, but I would just say take the welcome message, and if you want more message in this series, just add more on top as you go. So this is the simplest way. Add automation. So first of all, you need to start the name of it. So it could be, for this scenario, it's for the Lighten Up Summit. So you can say Lighten Up Welcome Series. And then you need to choose the list. So this is a no list. It's abandoned, so I'm just going to use it as an example. Click Next. Now then you see this page, which is a dashboard for this. So first of all, you need to edit your trigger. So we don't want them to get it one day after. We probably want them to get it right immediately. Make sure you also click trigger when subscribers are imported, because you may be just getting 50 from your other database. So you want both subscribers and importers receive this. So update your trigger. Now we can design an email. When you click the design email button, first of all, you will put in information for your first email. So I just make it up. Welcome to Lighten Up Summit. Put your appropriate details. Click Next. Now I'm a big fan of templates, so I already have some saved templates here. So this is for upgrade series, but we have the right letterhead, so I'm just going to use this one as a template. Now, the good thing about this is that you already have, one template, you already have right images. So you just need to change the content, which you know how to do because you have sent email and MailChimp before. I'm just going to get rid of this because I know it's going to give me trouble later. So save and close. And then let's say you're happy with this email. This is your first welcome email in your series. You save and continue. Now, we're not done yet. All we have done is created an email, the first email that is going to send to these people as soon as we launch this automation. And then, okay, so people, let's say I have 76 people in this list, so they're going to receive it. They will, when I launch this automation, these 76 will be in the queue to receive this email. Now, anyone else who sign up to this list from this moment on will also receive the same email. So they will just be automatically sent out. Now, this is important, so we click Next. Okay, we check everything, it's looking in order. Then you can start workflow. Now, about to start this workflow. Voila, so we have this automation set up. Now at the moment I must pause this because obviously this is a fake example. So what you could do is that in here you can pause and you can replicate. So at the moment I pause it because this is it's just an example. Now what you could do is that the same methodology you can always, when you go back to edit, it is paused, and you can see you can add emails. So let's say at this stage you just want to send out a welcome, but then later on you want to send other things. So you can keep adding email to further this series, so that you have a lot of flexibility here. When you selected welcome series in the first place, you will have lots of emails already here. That's why I found it easier. You just add as you like. But make sure if you want this to launch and send it to people, make sure you unpause this. But this is just an example for you. And you don't have to pause it when you add another email. You just need to go back to this edit. It's quite straightforward. But if you ask you to, but the thing is, when you edit it, you are pausing it at the same time because you can't edit whilst you keep sending. But that's quite common sense thing. So that's how it's done. And go back to next. If this is fake, but you know what you would do, I pause it, but you can resume it. So you can pause it anytime. So don't get too worried that once you set up automation, you cannot stop it or change anything. You can always pause it, you can always edit it, and then resume workflow, and then everything will just go as planned. So I hope that you will find this video useful, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching.